Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to CoD Emperor. Here are Call of Duty 10 things players didn't know about Soap McTavish. Number 10, he took part in the mission to capture Makarov in 2013. After the events of the first game, Soap is responsible for the creation of Task Force 141. One of the first iconic missions was Operation Kingfish, which was meant to capture Vladimir Makarov. It took place on October 8, 2013 in the Karakones Mountains. The operation ended in failure, with Captain Price being captured and Soap being injured. This event led to Price being sent to the Gulag. Number 9, reference in SSDD. During the first mission of MW2, the player has to complete the pit. In this live-action firing range, players must shoot enemy cutouts under a certain time. Before running the pit, players can hear rangers at the base talk about two individuals who dominated it. One man will say a guy with a mohawk completed the course in 18.26 seconds, and another with a skull mask completed the course in 18.28 seconds with an M1911. Number 8, he has a tattoo on his neck. With how much action goes on in the games, it might be easy to overlook this detail. Soap has a revolver tattoo on the back of his neck. It might require the player to get a good angle and look through the sniper scope, but he is one of the few characters with a tattoo. One of the better places to notice a tattoo is when Soap is in Africa with Price. Number 7, he can be killed in Cliffhanger. During the mission Cliffhanger, Soap and Roach infiltrate a Russian base to recover an ACS module from a downed satellite. After retrieving the module, the hangar doors will open and enemies will surround Soap. An enemy officer will demand that Roach shows himself before counting down. Soap will tell the player to go to plan B, which will distract the enemies with an explosion and allow for escape. Players do not have to do this, however. Waiting for the enemy to count all the way down with other players showing themselves will cause Soap to get gunned down. Number 6, Dogland is a reference to Indiana Jones. It should come as no surprise that Soap hates dogs. Throughout the first Modern Warfare, attack dogs will jump on the player and attempt to kill them, leaving Soap with a distaste for the animals. During the mission Contingency on MW2, players get to hear how Soap really feels about the animals. Price will say the Russians have dogs, which Soap will reply, "Dogs, I hate dogs." Number 5, players can learn more from dog tags. During an assassination attempt on Makarov, Soap is mortally wounded after an explosion goes off. He's brought to a safe house but dies on a table next to Price. Players can notice Price takes a few things off of Soap's corpse, including his dog tags. During the next cutscene, players can see what they read. Players can learn that Soap has O-positive blood and is also a Roman Catholic. They may also notice that his ID number is 20735, though blood splatter obscures the rest. Number 4, players can read his journal. Another object that Price takes from Soap's body is his journal. Any player who purchased the hardened edition of MW3 were able to acquire Soap's journal and read through it. Entries include what happens throughout in Modern Warfare MW2 and the period of time between the two games. Players can read that Soap took his training seriously and even practiced more after the events of the first game. Number 3, he was awarded the highest honors. In the mission after Soap's death, Price pulls up his old file. Players should notice that Soap was awarded the Victoria Cross, the Conspicuous Gallantry Cross, and the Distinguished Service Order. These are the 3 highest awards a person can receive while in the British military. With all the operations he was a part of, it should be no surprise that Soap received these awards. While the events of the first game remained a secret from the public, Soap should still receive recognition for what he did. Stopping nukes from hitting the US and killing Zakhaev are most likely what gained him these. Number 2, UMP in Infinite Warfare named after him. In the game Infinite Warfare, the UMP-45 makes an appearance. The name is a bit different though. Here it's called the MAC-TAV-45. Infinite Warfare is also made by Infinity Ward, with the new name being a reference to John McTavish. Set in the future, the game makes reference to the events of the Modern Warfare series. Soap had his name cleared in MW3, and the public celebrated his heroes again. His influence seems to have reached the future as well, as he had a gun named after him. Number 1, honored after his death. Price told his commander about Soap's death, causing his name to be carved into the clock tower at Hereford. This is an honor for fallen SAS soldiers. Price also helps rescue the Russian president, leading to Task Force 141's reinstatement, and for Soap's name being cleared after killing General Shepard. Soap's death also fueled Price's quest for revenge against Makarov. While Makarov is staying at the casino in Dubai, Price launches an assault to kill him. The game ends with Price hanging Makarov, avenging everyone who died in World War III. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.